we're doing a throwback to vlogs on the road with Stephanie while I'm driving. We're gonna try to put this like here on the steering wheel so it's less obvious, because it's what you wanna be. It's not very obvious, but over the past couple weeks I've been flying a lot, and I'm gonna continue to be flying a lot. I flew from LA to San Francisco to Seattle, then from Seattle to San Francisco I flew from LA to Oakland to Seattle, Seattle to San Francisco, San Francisco to Phoenix, and then a week later from Phoenix to San Francisco back to Seattle. So that's a lot of flights, and it's not like that's the first time I've ever flown. I've flown a lot, so I wanted to bring up something that you notice if you have been on an airplane before, and something that kind of just got me thinking, and I just wanted to share my ramblings about it because I like to talk to myself while I'm driving down the road. Anyways, so if you observe, if you've never been on an airplane, you're not going to understand this, but if you have ever been on an airplane, you will know what I'm speaking of. There are two lights above each row of seats. So lining the airplane are all of these lights. One of them is the classic seatbelt light, generally indicated with some form of green light around the center of the seatbelt. This is to tell you, hey, have your seatbelt on. You're supposed to have it on when you're sitting down no matter what, but this tells you like, yo, we're pretty level. If you gotta pee, this is a good time to get up when that light goes off. And then, yo, if this light comes on, put that belt on because there's some turbulence coming. It's gonna be rough. I have experienced turbulence. Flying into Seattle, the weather was a little rough and there was some turbulence, and at that point I was, in fact, in the lavatory, and I was afraid. Not afraid, but I was just like, I can get up and try to walk in this and look like an idiot, or I could just chill here for a little bit. So I chilled there for a little bit. I didn't feel bad. There's two lavatories, so someone else can use that other one if they really gotta go. But also, if it's this bumpy, they should be sitting in their seats. So anyways, that's kind of the one light. The second light is the one that caught my attention this time, because it is the indicated by red. No, you know, like the little symbol. It's the cigarette, the no smoking light above each and every row of seats in said airplane. All the airplanes ever that you've ever been on. Even the chintzy Spirit airplanes where those seats feel like they came straight off of some chintzy, you know, carnival ride, and there's like no cushioning. The old ones where they don't have any TVs in them. The new ones that have like crazy amounts of like channel switching buttons and all that stuff, super fancy, individualized TVs for your viewing. Anyways, all of them have these no smoking signs, and it got me thinking about no smoking in an airplane, because that seems really obvious that you would not want to smoke in this small metal box flying through the sky. Like, that feels like a no-brainer to me. I feel like, duh, don't smoke. But the fact that they have to put all those lights, maybe people maybe they think they could smoke. And also, like, you know, every single announcement, they're like, don't mess with those in the smoke detectors in the lavatory. That's like a no-go zone. That's illegal, which they announce every single time. Which got me thinking, there are people so addicted to smoking that in this 40-minute flight, they're gonna go into the bathroom and mess with the smoke detector so that they can get their nicotine. And that made me realize that smoking is a big problem. But also, like, I would understand if this was 2030 America where everyone smoked all the time, like, yo, put those no smoking signs up, because people aren't gonna think about it because everyone smokes everywhere. This is 2016, guys. We've all seen the pictures of what smoking does to your lungs. We've all seen how it ages you and makes you look like a freaking old lady, super young. We've seen it all, honestly. We know what smoking does to us. So why is it such a big deal? Like, why are people still smoking on airplanes? Is this still happening? Are there people lighting fires? Also, how is someone gonna sneak a lighter onto a plane? I feel like past security, there's gonna be like major no cigarettes for sale, no, like, because there's nowhere to smoke in most airports. There are no smoking airports. So where are people getting this stuff from? If they can sneak a lighter onto an airplane, then I should be able to take my nail clippers. Like, I don't know, this is just kind of making me think about it, and it just really brought to my attention the issue that America still must have with smoking, to need to put a no smoking light above each and every seat in an airplane. All, what, 39 rows? because I'm always in the back, like 35, that's where I'm at, 35E, the aisle, or maybe like 35, what would it be, B, the middle seat squished between two people because I'm small. And I normally like window seats. But anyways, so that's my rant. And you know, guys, just don't do it. Don't smoke on a plane. Don't smoke in general, but don't smoke on a plane. If you're gonna smoke, you know, we know what smoking's doing to the world. Wildfires. You know, Smokey the Bear is out there trying to stop those. He can't get on a plane. You can't take a bear on a plane. I mean, I did see on Pinterest someone taking a polar bear onto a plane. No, it was a panda bear. They took a panda bear on a plane, and they had his little feeders in beside him and a little diaper on him, and he had his little bamboo. But you know what? Smokey can't do that. Smokey isn't privileged. Smokey's out there trying to put out your fires that you're starting in our forests. So Smokey can't fly. He, you know, once you stop burning down our world out there, then maybe he can get on a plane, and then maybe they wouldn't need to put a light above every single seat. And that light stays on the whole flight. That's not a light that they flick off like, oh, you saw this, now we'll turn it off. It just stays on the whole time. So yeah, that's just my rant about not smoking on airplanes. Don't do it, kids. Don't smoke in general, but especially not on an airplane. I don't want a fire. I don't want a smoke alarm going off and scaring the crap out of me, because if an alarm goes off, I think I'm going down, and I'm going to be grabbing that little bag thingy. I'm going to be taking that inflatable device off my seat. I don't know where it is, honestly, but I know it's there, so I'm going to be looking for that, and I'm going to be right by that exit. And I'm going to get the person that they sat there who's capable of opening it to open it for me. So anyways, that's my rant. It's a really long story, so hopefully you guys can relate to the struggle of not understanding this, but otherwise, have a fantastic rest of your day. Also, I'm back in Washington, so this is cool.